healthiest foods in the world are? And is it possible to eat them all in one day? Wonder no longer. This video is inspired by Dr. Greger, who's a physician and New York Times best-selling author that has created nutritionfacts.org and the Daily Dozen checklist. It's an evidence-based guideline meant to inspire you to eat some of the healthiest foods on the planet. And it comes with an app if you're ready to take it to the next level. Here's how I accomplish the Daily Dozen in a day. Enjoy. Starting off strong, I like to work out in the mornings because it just makes me feel so accomplished the rest of the day. So today I went on a run. It was kind of a short run, but I just tell myself, okay, run 1 block and then you're done. And I usually end up going a little bit further. Find what is most fun for you that involves physical activity and get it done in the morning, so then you'll always have something checked off the list. For my first beverage, I made some green tea because it's getting kind of chilly and tea in the mornings is just a cozy thing to have. And this green tea is absolutely delicious. Green tea is so incredible for you and it tastes really good. So I highly recommend trying out some green tea. And honestly, throughout the day, all I drink is water. I have a couple of these per day. This oatmeal recipe that I have every single morning checks a whopping 7 out of the 12 Daily Dozen boxes. Starting off, I combine 1 cup of rolled oats with 1 cup of steel cut oats and 5 cups of water. And while that's cooking on medium to high heat, I like to add frozen blueberries and walnuts. And then the magical ingredient is mush up half of a banana and add it to the mixture to give it a sweet and creamy texture. I think beans and oatmeal go wonderfully together. These are Corona beans. I know they're named Corona beans. I think they're also called giant beans. I love to sprinkle on this mixture of hemp seed, chia seeds, and flax seeds. Of course, this bowl of oatmeal would not be complete without a mini fork or any sort of mini utensil, so that's a necessity for me. Use whatever utensil you find the most exciting. Next up, I will be making spring rolls. All you do to make them is take a sheet of rice paper, get it wet so that it becomes sticky, and fill it with whatever toppings you would like. It does take some practice to wrap it up. I have not perfected the art yet, but honestly, as long as you can put it in your mouth and chew it, it will be delicious either way. So the aesthetics are somewhat optional. That is a very, very good spring roll. These stuffed peppers are my new obsession. To start, I pressure cooked 1 cup of brown rice with 1 cup of quinoa and 4 cups of water. And then I just prepped a bunch of veggies and then started those steaming. Again, the beauty of this recipe is you can add in whatever you want. While those were steaming, I cut off the tops of the peppers so they were all ready to go. And I love using a bunch of different colors because it just makes it look so pretty. And then to the filling, I added some beans, leftover lentils, spinach, corn, and peas. To spice it, I added cumin, turmeric, curry powder, minced onion, salt, and pepper. So I added the rice and quinoa to the veggie mix and then filled the peppers with the filling. Honestly, I find doing this so fun. It's like making little colorful presents that you're gonna end up eating. So obviously I had to do a little happy dance. This plant-based cheese is not the best, but it was the only thing we had, so I figured I'd add it to half of them and see how it goes. Then I stuck it in the oven around 350 for 30 minutes and then broiled it for another 5 minutes after that. Of course, we weren't gonna waste anything, so my guinea pig crouton was a lucky recipient of some wonderful pepper pieces.
Snoopy! Hi!
Once they came out of the oven perfectly crisped, I added some balsamic vinegar on top.
Woohoo!
And this is the final product. They're so good. I like to just eat them with my fingers. My parents use a knife and fork and cut them up. So, you know, to each their own. Eat them however you would like. I think it is a super great and pretty recipe that anyone can enjoy. And then to make sure that I get in my cruciferous greens, every night I have a kale salad, which includes kale and spring mix. I'll either add a vinaigrette or top it with whatever food we're making for dinner. For dessert, I love to have dried fruit with nuts and nut butter, especially if you take a date and put either peanut butter or almond butter or walnut or whatever sort of nut butter you want in the middle, and then put your favorite nut on top of it and eat it. Oh my god, it's so good. It just does it for me. So if you haven't tried it, go get yourself one of those delicious blobs right now. It is so good. And obviously every day is different. Some days I do not get all the daily dozen. Some days I might get a couple extra awesome things. And it's all okay. Whatever you aren't able to get into your body one day, try to make up for it the next day. The daily dozen is a great guideline to check in with yourself and make sure that you're giving your body all the wonderful fuel and strength that it deserves. So I hope you enjoyed this video and got some inspiration on how you can implement the daily dozen into your daily life.